I got to put the trust in Kyle Shanahan now that he made this move, because me personally, I probably wouldn't have right now. But because of what they did to go up to get him, I certainly have an understanding of why they want to move on from Jimmy G and start the Trey Lance era right now.
Key, I don't know if you saw it on ESPN, too. We just put up a graphic of best quarterbacks under 25 or notable ones. Boy, Justin Herbert's smoking the field. We put up the QBR. Not that that's it's a pretty good thumbnail sketch. 65.6 for Herbert. I think 50 it means your average, right? 65.6. He's 10 points ahead of the next closest guy, who's Kyler Murray. And then there's Joe Burrow, 54.3.
I hate to say it. The QBR stuff don't really mean a whole lot to me.
Put it this way, it'll correlate.
I'm not trying to poo-poo people's statistical life, but ain't nowhere in the hell I'm taking Joe Burrow and Mac Jones and all them over Lamar Jackson. I'm just not doing it.
Well, first of all, neither am I. But there are outliers or guys who the stats don't really cover the right way. They don't tell the whole story. But by and large, it's going to correlate to who you think is good, and who's
I get
well.
it. I get it. I understand that. I'm just looking at that. I'm like, Jalen Hurts. Tua ain't better than Jalen Hurts. I don't care if he did win the starting job at Alabama. Stop it.
It is dependent on a lot of things.
Stop it.
I think for me, though, when I look at Trey Lance, I think that's the part about it when I look at it through my eyes and my lens that does have me excited, because there's so much unknown. But I think for me, I will put him in the top 10 of those quarterbacks right now, because there is so much unknown, but I also seen some of those quarterbacks be terrible.
Yeah.
And be bad last year.
You don't have evidence on him, so that doesn't count against him. Yeah. I'll tell you something else I look at, and this doesn't always apply, but a lot of times it does, more than you would think. Look at the number, look at the age. Look at that number next to a dude, right? So take a guy like Lamar Jackson, Key. A lot of people don't know, I'll keep saying it, he's a month younger than Joe Burrow. So he has done so much already at a certain age that if this continues, he'll be among the all-time greats, right? If this continues. You get a guy like Mac Jones who's 23 and experienced and put in the right situation, it's easier for him, right? He's more set up for success. Trey Lance is still only 21 years old. Even, I know it sounds like ridiculous, it's just one calendar year. Even you mentioned Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, they're a year older than him. But that makes a difference early in a player's career, right? Just the amount of experience.
I think it does, depending on the situation. If I dropped any of those quarterbacks in last year's draft class in New England with Bill Belichick and what the New England Patriots were doing, calling plays with Josh McDaniels, they would have had the same success as Mac Jones or better. No, nothing worse. Same or better based on their skill set. If I drop any of those dudes, because let's face it, he wasn't asked to do a whole lot. He really wasn't. He asked to keep the ball at the line of scrimmage of 5 yards above the line of scrimmage. We're not asking you to do nothing. We just don't want you to screw it up. Right situation, right circumstances for him. And I think what happens is these young quarterbacks, they've got to be in the right environment to be successful. Mm-hmm. If you're not in the right environment, the right situation, in circumstances with the right head coaches, you will see guys get run out of town. That's just the reality of it.
Look, and Key, I think that's for just about every young player that goes into the National Football League, right? It's all about fit and the team that you're on and the culture. The culture means everything. Just look at Trevor Lawrence.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.